Okay, maybe this is one to capture. To commemorate. Hello, my beautiful darlings, and this is me at the exit of my newest invention. Full new generated immersion. Mind-brain generated portal through which is visible a little hut. Look at her. Fabulous. No, I think I finally connected these together. Hold on. Let me set day. I'm trying to find words to appreciate the immense joy I experienced while working on this thing. It started with the gate as like a transition zone between... As like a transition zone between levels that hadn't been defined yet. This being on the way already, and me trying to compare like what the distances significant wise would be, and now they're equals. It was a long journey. I've needed to implement so many of these space dividing principles of the landscape having been established already. Except maybe this could be the center of it. Like an unfinished inside, behind the scenes kind of never been intended to be seen. Ja, die Rückseite halt. Ja, klar. Also wenn das der zentrale Turm ist, dann ist hier auf jeden Fall noch einiges an Spiralrotation. Zap, zap, zap. Zu somewhat. This should be sufficient, I think. And then 3 in there closes it up. 5, I guess. There. Or like that. For now. Okay. So then a new one like this coming up. Or leave it open. I'm sorry if what's obviously missing in this is any kind of logical coherency. Different levels of significance wollte ich erläutern. Also, ein Baum, zweiter da drüben. Die sind ziemlich auf einer Ebene. Hier unten kann ich mich frei bewegen auf Bodenebene. Das ist alles, das ist Städtchen jetzt. I'm making a city. Little townslet. Obviously, since this is still open, I can give you the full show round now. 3B's been entering and exiting, and I finally closed this off, so the new entrance is... But I'll show you later. Now this was supposed to be like a door that swings open, but then into a narrower possible entranceway. Hold on, let me show you the windows first. No, one is still trapped. Is this enough for you? Okay, so it has been so complicated. So now finally I've placed the one hole. This isn't one either, you can just spy through some leaves. The one actual manageable entrance. Hold on. Sorry, excuse me while I fit this a little more purposefully. It might not be entirely finished yet, after all. Okay, so in here, little pond, not much of an interior. Fireplace, I guess. So, coming back out again. What was I saying? Who cares? It's such a nice integration. Like it sits down there closer by the river. And yeah, behind this, which I don't know if I showcased the interior before, little sleeping spot. This is now roundaboutly included as well. Oh, hi, little guy. By some shrubbery, which those trees are more like for the scene. Like while walking by, it's the perspective that those are supposed to be enjoyed from is like here. You know what? Now that I'm actually walking it, let me update. Tough, I guess. Maybe some of them, right? The lightness is similar, and you know what? I don't mind it. Okay. Yeah, because obviously down here we haven't defined yet what will be one extra. Or here. There. Okay. Ach ja, genau, das ganze Gebüsch. Lassen Sie mir das mal angucken. So the first thing was the gate that I'd constructed, wanting to make like a bow in more than one directions, and using like colors that I think might fit in the context of this just being a gate, nothing else. And obviously the color that I chose, even though the aspects of it, shape-wise, are more yin. Concluding that bamboo would be the next best fitting color. And so for the first time, actually, I properly used this block as it was intended. Look how nicely it fits. The melon fits right in there. A little more sandstone. Bright peaks with triplets of candles on top of each. Gorgeous, I would say. And then this entryway, and I've been listening to Ram Dass, feat. Terence McKenna, and other earlier lectures of Ram Dass as well. And yeah, I've been enjoying the process. You know what, a little bit more hint of color here, perhaps. Small drip reef, big drip reef. Okay, so back to overview mode again. Let me show you the only other addition that I've made. Only other, as if I've been... as if this hadn't been of significance. Boy, 2 additions. And... one over yonder. Finally! Let me splash down here. Moo! Oh, I love the jump boost. Okay, so biome specific changes. This is one archetypal window, I guess. Kleines Fenster, ein Aufklappen a mood. Yeah. And coming into a different mood. Now this hasn't expanded all the way yet. But I wanted to show you how it looks thusly, because boy, this has been a heap of work. Let me show you. Those came easily. I mean, I had been scrabbling some before, and like this flower field and the bushes. Ja, und dann dachte ich mir, nächste Höhendimension. Immer noch nicht in competition with the cathedral. I think this should be considered from the outside, the first floor level, and I wouldn't want to exceed it with a too very close by tree, exceeding that height. Yeah, it took various attempts of tearing this whole thing down again, several times, and like going with big sweeping branches first and adding some leaves. But finally finding a shape that, it was hard to come by naturally and still, or have it seem natural in the end, but still with great considerative effort behind it. I can actually walk underneath it and show you what is going on. huge mess down here. Yeah, but this is coming together nicely. So this is the next day after my mushroom trip. No, I didn't tell you. This had been my intent the whole time while planning this episode and what I'd show you and what I'd prepared to work off. With a double F and a single F. Yeah. That's how beautiful the English language is. Anyway, here we have, oh yeah, two things actually. I'm not sure if I like these. It's so busy now. Definitely the candles have to go. Like, it doesn't even increase or improve the blueness of it at all. Second thing is actually located inside the cathedral. So, here we have the shrine. Not for worship, but for focus. And then you come out into the world. Oh, he's so cute! Okay, don't need that there. Thank you. Let's go back on foot. I want to see what comes off this. With this. This will look even more awesome with vibrant visuals. Hop, hop, skibbity. Ah, come on. Yeah. The jump boost is a little irritating if you're not quite used to it. Yeah, that makes parkour more difficult. Less precise jumps. Hop, hop, skibbity dop. Oh, it's out. Okay, let me cheat. And I'll actually go this way, past the Temple of Mars and into the other edition that happened later in the evening on said mushroom trip. Isn't it gorgeous? Also, for now there's just blue carpet on top, maybe just the rim of it. Like here, you do, well, distractions. I mean, all this is free real estate. A cauldron of possibilities beckons. This is another attachment point, I think, that would be worthwhile following into. And maybe... no, just one. Ooh, look inside here. That's cool. And yeah, well, where else would we go? Jeez. Where I feel secure. Like just down this path is my new hut. Some leaves been growing, yeah. Not much of a difference what you already saw, except this sectioned off and a balcony, as simple as can be. We can decorate it in the future. For now, this has been fun, I hope. You leave a like.